is your opportunity to do this again and become more comfortable with your writing. And so I decided, by just being in your presence and feeling that your authenticity and just your spirit, that, okay, I can do this, and I can do this with you. And I had heard so much about you, how Audra don't play, Audra gives gifts, Audra is professional. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bite the bullet with this strong personality to mix with my strong personality, and I'm gonna try it. So that's how we met.
I love it. And guys, why I love that she shared this with you guys is because I want you to understand that not every relationship starts off smooth sailing, right? But just because it doesn't mean the relationship isn't viable. I think sometimes in business, we bump heads with somebody in the beginning and we go, oh, I ain't gonna work with her. Oh, I'm done with her. And we, unfortunately, don't give ourselves a chance to have amazing relationships. Business relationships take work, just like personal relationships. They take work, right? And
right.
I'm Absolutely. Thankful that you were willing to give a sister a chance, even though she's a little bossy. Yeah.
But sometimes we need that. We need that.
Yes, and I'm extremely direct. I don't hide that hashtag no BS here. Put that in the comments. No BS here, because I give it to you straight, because I want people, when they work with me, to feel like they get me, like they get who I am and not my representative. Uh-oh, you there?
There we go.
Okay, you're back. But I really want people to feel like they're getting me and not my representative. And that's the good, the bad, and the ugly for all of us, right? So I appreciate that about you, that even though you were like, I don't know, you still moved forward. You were able to connect. And now we're here, a part of this amazing book project.
We're here.
Yay!
Yes.
So tell the people a little bit about your chapter. Don't give them the goods now, but just a little bit about what you shared in your chapter in Fiercely Speaking.
Okay. So in my chapter, what I talk about is really how I use perfectionism and just, covering up everything about me and quieting really is the word, quieting my voice as a result of childhood sex abuse, and also just gender bias in the Catholic Church. I wrote about that in a dissertation, and I felt that was something that needs to be talked about, because there are many Black Catholic women whose voices have been silenced as a result of patriarchy, and particularly white patriarchy. And so that's what I wrote about in my chapter. I thought it was a powerful way to connect the child abuse with the fact that silences my voice, or silenced my voice as a kid, but also how the church never really addressed it in terms of keeping my voice as a woman of God silent.
You really enlightened me with your chapter and what you shared, because it's something that I guess subconsciously I was aware of, but hadn't really thought about. And I'm really excited about the women that are going to read your chapter and connect with it like instantly. So for those of you that may not be aware, Fiercely Speaking is our next anthology we'll be releasing with 14 amazing co-authors like Dr. Paula Langford. And in it, they're going to share how they found their voices in spite of religion, cultural traditions, and trauma. And for some people, it's all of the above, right?
Hello.
Yes. And Paula is also a LCSW. Throw out some of your titles, because you got a lot going on here.
So my alphabet soup is, I have a doctorate in ministry, which is a DMin. I am a licensed clinical social worker at LCSWC in Maryland and Washington, D.C. I'm also a master addiction counselor. I'm a Reiki master. I'm an EFT specialist. I'm a corporator for the Catholic Church. So even though they want to silence my voice, they use my strength to build ministry. And so I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm all of those things.
And you're a best-selling author, yay.
And I'm about to be a second-time best-selling author, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. This story you're going to share, Dr. Paula, is so amazing because, I grew up in the church, not the Catholic Church, but I think most women can relate to the struggles that women experience.
Absolutely.
You love your faith
Mm-hmm.
and you want that relationship with God, but then you also have these rules that people put in place that can kind of hinder and get in between your relationship and cause confusion and doubt and disconnect.
Absolutely.
And cause us as women to totally lose our voice and disconnect with who we are. So I think what you're sharing is extremely brave. And I applaud you. And I'm thankful because I know that this is going to be impactful for so many women. And it is my hope that it floods through all the churches and becomes a conversation, right? Anybody watching, any of the women watching right now, have you ever had any type of struggle in religion when it comes to being a woman and feeling that you have to be less than, feeling that your voice really isn't heard, or that they don't even want you to have a voice at all? If that's been your experience, even at any point in your life, put in the comments a number 1, just so we know who we're talking to. And to also help you start utilizing that voice, even putting that number 1 and owning the experience, right? Is speaking up for yourself. Absolutely. Right, Paula?
So, absolutely.
Let the viewers know what's going on with you next, because you've done a lot already. So I'm really excited to know what's on the horizon next for you.
So I'm actually traveling throughout the United States doing training around trauma, and I'm connecting with various religious and faith-based organizations to help them to really look at the traumatic life events of their congregants and how that plays into their connection to the church. I'll be going to Senegal, West Africa with one of Ann Dillard, who's written with you before on a missionary trip and a girls' conference. And then hopefully I'll be headed to Denver, Colorado to be the recipient of the Jeff Beck Award for problem gambling. So those are the kinds of things that are on the horizon for me.
Come on, y'all. This woman right here is amazing. And I'm just so excited that you're a part of this project.
Thank you.
The women that are sharing their voices and fiercely speaking, these stories will really help you awaken your extraordinary voice. Because regardless to what you may think, there is something planted in each side of us that can help shape and support others. But because of trauma, experiences in the church, cultural traditions, those voices have been so silenced. And so not only are you trapped, that amazing voice you have is not being used to bless the world. And what I think is so exciting about Paula's chapter is that what she writes about is what she does in her day-to-day. So her chapter is something that she can use in her everyday life and her business, which is fantastic. Isn't that what it's all about?
Absolutely.
Writing a book that you can use within your business and your brand. So I am so thankful that you had a moment. You see, she had to sneak outside of work. She just took a moment.
I did. I love my children. I did.
So we appreciate your time because you are a busy woman, Dr. Langford. So
thank you.
The viewers that are watching, I know they're going to want to connect with you. So where is the best place that if they want to connect with you and learn more about what you do and follow your amazing journey, how will they be able to do that? Where do they go?
So anyone who wants to meet me, talk to me, connect with me, you can find me at the Healing Institute of Baltimore, which is on Facebook. That is the best way. I'm there every day. I post things about free and low-cost trainings for the community as well as clinicians. And certainly the book will be there. And yeah, I'm really excited. So come on and join me at the Healing Institute of Baltimore on Facebook.
You heard it, guys. The Healing Institute of Baltimore. Make sure you connect with Dr. Paula Langford. She is one of our courageous, authentic authors that we have in our upcoming anthology, Fiercely Speaking. And again, in this amazing collaboration, these women will be sharing how they found their extraordinary voices in spite of cultural traditions, religion, and trauma. So you definitely want to stay connected. You can hang out with us and Mastering Meaningful Manuscripts and connect with all of the authors of this powerful upcoming anthology. Thank you so much, Paula, for hanging out with me and sneaking away for a few minutes. And thank you, viewers, for watching.
Thank you so much.
Oh, absolutely. Do you have any final words to that woman who is struggling with what you shared in your chapter, guys? And you're going to want to read it. What's one thing before we close that you'd want to share with her? Uh-oh.
The one thing that I want to share is that, as you said earlier, everyone has a voice. It's deep inside. And ladies, your voice is there. No matter what has transpired in your life, what's going on in your life currently, your voice is there. And that is a powerful voice that will set you free. Many people might not even like it. They may think that you come off unapproachable or bossy or whatever it may be. But you have to keep in mind that this is your passion. And you can speak about your passion, and you should, because that's how we set each other free.
Absolutely. You heard it here from the amazing Dr. Paula Langford. We are so thankful for you. And I'm going to let you get back to your job. Viewers, make sure you connect with this amazing woman and stay connected with us and Mastering Meaningful Manuscripts. Have a great day, guys. Love you.
Thanks, Audra.
Love you too, hon. Bye.
All right.